The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. It is time for the praise break on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Let's welcome Bishop William Murphy, the senior pastor of the Dream Center Church in Atlanta, Georgia. Good morning, Bishop Murphy.
Hey, what's good, everybody? This is Bishop Murph. I want to pray for you this morning, and of course, we're going to pray the word. Philippians chapter 4 and verse number 7. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind. Say this with me, not today. Father, in Jesus' name, I thank you for a peaceful day. I thank you that already, by your Spirit, you have set up guardrails around my heart and my mind. You are guarding my thoughts. You are guarding my eye gate. You are guarding my ear gate, and nothing will get to my heart that has not been sent by you. I give you praise that today I'm going to have my peace. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
All right, y'all, that's my brother, Bishop William Murphy, the senior pastor of the Dream Center Church in Atlanta. Thank you so much, Bishop. So let's get into this praise break right here on Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Here's what's going on in the news. As holiday parties and family dinners fill the calendar, therapists are noticing a trend tied to all that food talk. A newer eating disorder called orthorexia is on the rise. And it's not about weight, but an obsession with clean eating. Experts say it can show up this time of year when someone avoids entire food groups or feels stressed about shared meals. It may sound healthy, but specialists say it can lead to nutritional gaps and not getting enough fuel for the body. They blame social media and fad diets for pushing unrealistic food rules, especially during the holidays. And the holidays are a time when people look for connection, so look out for your people. A new AARP study finds that loneliness is rising among adults 45 and up. 40% reported feeling lonely compared to 35% in 2010 and 2018. The study found loneliness dropped with age, higher education, and higher income. Those who felt lonely spent over 7 hours alone per day compared to under 6 for the general 45-plus group. Researchers say even a simple holiday check-in with a friend can make all the difference in the world. Lastly, if you're hitting the holiday roads, be extra careful, especially if you're driving through North Dakota. That's where the worst drivers in America are. The state logged 64 incidents per 1,000 drivers. Jersey came in second, followed by Utah. Michigan drivers are ranked best with just 21 incidents. So if you're traveling for the holidays, maybe avoid the icy North Dakota highways. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Rolling Stone magazine just released their list of the top songs of the 21st century. It's 25 years of classic hits from all over the musical map and every corner of the globe. So let's look at the top 7 on the list. Let's see. 7 is Kendrick Lamar. All Right. Rolling Stone says with its call to action refrain, "We Gonna Be Alright," the song sparked a new wave of activism. Number 6 is Robin, "Dancing on My Own." Number 5, Taylor Swift, "All Too Well." Number 4, The White Strips, Seven Nation Army. 3, Beyonce, "Crazy in Love." Rolling Stone says Crazy in Love was more than just a single. It was a warning to the rest of the pop world that Beyonce, the solo star, had officially arrived, and it was destined for greatness from the jump, influencing a generation of pop stars to come. And number 2 is the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, "Maps." And the number 1 Rolling Stone song of the century is Missy Elliott, "Get Your Freak On."
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
the publication says that "Get Your Freak On" was a challenge and a dare, and the sound challenged everyone else to keep up with the future or get left behind. So congratulations go out to Missy Elliott with "Get Your Freak On." I'm talking the song of the century.
That's amazing.
That is crazy. I mean, that's the last 100 years.
Man,
that's
crazy.
Yeah, that's an accolade right there for real. Come on now, Missy. Congratulations, girl. Do any other songs come to mind for y'all when it comes to that defined era of music over the last 100 years? 100 years?
I wasn't even born.
We weren't even born.
I mean, I can't believe Missy got that. That's amazing.
Me
That's
too.
awesome.
That is
That's
crazy.
an honor.
That is.
I mean,
man.
because of the video, Thriller.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You think-
yeah.
Yeah.
We can't leave out Michael
I would
Jackson
think
and like,
Thriller.
yeah.
We can't
That's
leave out
amazing,
any
though.
Prince. No, I mean,
Any Prince,
come
I'm
on.
thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
Wow.
she should really be proud of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure she is. That is what's up. Congratulations go out to her. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. And Rolling Stone can be tough.
I was just to say,
Especially on
Rolling
us.
Stone,
And
too.
right, Britney Spears did. I mean,
Taylor
what's
Swift.
her name? Taylor Swift.
But Missy has huge crossover appeal, though. A
That's
lot
true.
of them
That's
people
true.
love Missy.
We see white family reunions and they're singing this song.
Yeah,
Dancing
come on now.
drunk.
They be off beat, but they
Yes.
be jamming.
Okay,
Dancing like toddlers.
They be on the upbeat. They be on the upbeat.
bouncing off the wall. More information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Y'all can believe this. So I'm in Dallas, Texas, chilling out or whatever, sitting there trying to put something on my stomach. And Alfredas and her husband comes walking in because I traveled across state line with some hot chicken and dumplings. Had the whole plane smelling like Piccadilly's. And then I didn't have nothing to really wrap it in. I had to put it in with them little, thank you bags that you order off Amazon.
Right. Yes.
And I, put it on the the little thank you bag, and I'm like, okay. And so she came to meet me to pick up the chicken and dumplings, and we was sitting there, and boy, they started ordering drinks. Super Dave, I did not know.
So embarrassing.
These Negroes need to go to AA.
Listen, I told my husband, I was like, you cannot get white boy drunk in front of Ricky. Do not be ordering the worst drinks. And he orders like the worst.
What was that drink called?
I can't even think of it. It's like the worst one that will really get you drunk. And of course, he don't even ask Rick. He's just like, yeah, we got two of them. Let's go, man. I was like, cut it out. I told you we're going to be around somebody black. Stop. I had a major conversation with him when we pulled up. I almost made him stay in the car.
What did he say? How he sound again?
Come on, Ricky, let's go, man. I was like, dude, I literally told you. I'm kicking him under the table. Like, I told you before we got out of this car, don't get in here playing no Red Hot Chili Peppers. Like, cut it.
Yeah.
Like, stop.
Hey, Rick, you started getting hype. You want to hear that?
Oh, my gosh.
Right, he was acting like he played football for Texas. He was ready to run down on the kickoff.
Oh, my gosh.
He kept doing it. He kept doing his neck like he losing the nut while they were making that drink.
No, it's true. It's true. I was like, oh, my gosh.
Oh, man.
This is so embarrassing.
Hey, what was the name of the drink?
I cannot think
Brad,
of the
I never
name.
heard it.
Yeah,
it started
because
with a C.
it's the thing that gets you wasted. Like, and he was like, yeah. And Ricky was like, I don't really drink like that. Y'all should have seen his face.
Wait a minute.
My husband looked like he was about to cry.
Huh?
Like,
Gary.
what?
Yes, I could imagine.
Let me tell you when Alfreda, her white side came, I guess what she did.
What?
She walking around in the restaurant asking, do anybody want that drink that they don't want?
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary.
I want to hip you to the teeth.
It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Tears for Shannon Sharp, y'all. Shannon Sharp recently opened up about his bad luck with women, honey, in a therapy session, y'all, with the renowned psychologist, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, y'all. Now, Shannon invited Dr. Bryant on his show, y'all, to the podcast to do a psychoanalysis, y'all, to tell why he paid a young woman $20 million to settle a lawsuit earlier this year. Now, Dr. Brian got Shannon to open up about his daddy issues. He said, quote, I haven't had the best luck with women, he said. I haven't been the best for them at all because I've never given them all of me like I have a job. I only gave them what they couldn't hurt. Now, Dr. Brian asked Shannon y'all to clarify what he meant by what they couldn't hurt. He said, me, my heart, y'all. He said, y'all, that his first heartbreak came when his father abandoned him as a child. He said Shannon's dad, died when he was 13 years old, but he abandoned the family years before. Here's what Shannon had to say.
My dad died when I was 13. I only saw my dad once to really know who I was looking at. My dad had some drinking issues. And he didn't think he was the father that he should have been.
The same selfishness you just described your father has, you have it.
Yes, Lord. And they said the pain that his selfishness and his pride and his ego implemented, in the same pain that he was implementing in everyone that came in contact with him, and it was so sad. People were talking about it. People were like, well, I guess if a lot of more black men dads leave them, they get to give more $20 million to more non-black women, I guess. I'm just telling you what people said. So, honey, I don't know. So we're just going to keep Shannon lifted up in our prayers, y'all, because it's a sad situation. And at least he is opening up and letting the world know, one of the reasons why he had to release $20 million. All right, moving on. In other $20 million news, y'all, a judge agrees Cassie Ventura, honey, is evading $20 million lawsuit. Now, the plaintiff, they're saying that, honey, the plaintiff can use alternative means to serve little Miss Cassie. Now, a former male escort who accused Cassie, y'all, of evading service has been approved, y'all, to serve her by alternative means. A federal judge agreed that Ventura is evading a lawsuit summons. Now, plaintiff Clayton Howard, y'all, he can use alternative means to serve her, such as publishing the summons, y'all, in a newspaper classified act. They say if she fails to respond to the summons, a judge can find her in default and award Mr. Howard the $20 million that she got from Diddy in punitive damages, y'all. Now, the judge's ruling detailed 9 failed attempts, honey, to serve Miss Cassie at 3 addresses in New York and Connecticut. Her lawyer, Mr. Douglas Wigsdor, of Wigsdor LLP in New York, responded but declined to accept service. Now, private investigators use databases, DMV searches, property searches, field visits, and a skip tracing, yet still failed to confirm a current verifiable address for Cassie, honey. So Cassie is definitely high. Now she's trying to hold on to her coins, honey, that she got from Diddy because, it goes only once. And $20 million ain't a lot when you got a husband that, I don't know if he work or not, then you got all them cheering for him that she had all of a sudden. So, but she's trying to hold on to her money, though. But they say in the lawsuit, Mr. Howard accused Ventura of manipulating him, baby, to participate in freak-offs while Diddy watched him. Now, Howard said that Cassie and Cone 56 trafficked him and used him as entertainment to satisfy their sexual fetishes and personal ambitions. Howard also claimed, y'all, that he impregnated Cassie and that she later had a miscarriage. Now, he appeared, y'all, in a Netflix documentary titled Sean Combs, The Reckoning. And in that documentary, Mr. Howard claimed that Cassie gave him an STD. He said Combs and Ventura held freak-offs every March 9th to mark the anniversary of the late rapper Notorious B.I.G.'s death. And he also said that Cassie, honey, organized, y'all, the freak-offs and coached the escorts who participated. He said her actions left him traumatized for years. Isn't that some men? It's more men being traumatized lately and stuff, too. So
pretty deep.
Yeah, it's very deep, honey. But, honey, he want that $20 million that she got from Diddy, and she running and hiding, trying to keep it. She probably done spent half of it or whatever. But the judge says he can't go after her to get the money. So we're going to keep her lifted in prayer that she could keep her money because, she went through a lot, honey, to get that $20 million, just like Shannon's person went through a lot to get her $20 million. So 20 is the magic number. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is human mud. On the high end, you say human mud, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. That's your color for today.
That's beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the team. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time for Techie Tuesday. What up, Beyonce?
Hey, okay, good morning, Ricky. Now, if you were like Ricky, and any other iOS person who updated their iPhone, you're like, hey, this looks really, really cool. It's called the Liquid Display look. It's very awesome. Now, you might be noticing, like I did, because I had to Google this. I'm like, why is my phone running slower? You have to give your phone 2 days to reboot because the app, it's re-indexing itself. It's re-updating the apps, the pictures and everything. Now, if it's still running slow after 2 days, restart your phone, give yourself a hard reset. It should clear things up. If not, take it back to Apple. Now, also, you're ordering gifts for the holidays, right? The porch package thieves have gotten really, really slick. They are using Wi-Fi jammers in order to bypass your cameras. So what people are suggesting, everything are saying, listen, if you want to make sure you're catching these criminals, you're protecting your home, you need to make sure that you have the Ring or some kind of camera device, but it's hardwired into your power and Wi-Fi so that they cannot use these jammers. It was on the news the other day. It was very interesting. I was like, dang, I felt like I was secure, but now it's like you got to watch out even more. Yeah. You can get them on Amazon, super easy. All right. Now, when you're talking about great gifts for the holidays, well, one of the biggest ones, people are always losing their keys. If you look at my keys, I love it because it has a tracker on it. Now, what are the top trackers? You know, you have so many. You have the Tile for Android phones and Apple phones. You have AirTags. Well, you might not have heard this one, but this is the number one. It's called the Pebble Beat Clip 5. The great thing about it, it's rechargeable. One charge is going to last you the entire year. And another thing I love, it's compatible between Android and Apple phones, but it also has a light. So if you're looking, it's also there. Now, if you're someone who might be hard of hearing,
order that for me. I'll pay you back.
I got you. Now, if you're hard of hearing, there's the Chipolo Loop. Now, the reason you want to like this, Chipolo Loop.
Say what now?
Chipolo Loop. Shut up. Anyway.
The burrito?
It's burrito mode, right. So the reason this is good is because it is the loudest tracker. So sometimes I'll set my tracker off and I still can't find it. This is the loudest one. Again, it's called Chipolo Loop, and it was voted that one. Now, if you have a reader in your life, somebody who likes to read, we were always told that, you know, Alfreda's perked up. Have you ever heard of the Kobo Libra?
No.
Okay, so we're used to hearing about the Kindle, right?
Yeah.
The Kobo Libra is great because say you're at the pool reading books, the buttons are waterproof, plus it's in color. So if you're one of those people, it stores 24,000 books, which is absolutely amazing.
Wow.
Very affordable, $200. You can get on Amazon for the reader in your life. Great for kids, go on the road. And you can even get a stylus pen and take notes, which is also very cool. Now, if you're somebody who's on the road all the time, a dash camera is a great gift. And this is one of those gifts where you have different price points. You can get like the super premium that has like the night vision and the long iCloud recording, or you can get one for like $50, you know, no matter where you go. Now, the top pick overall voted in car driver was Mio 5, which is, I actually have this one and I really like it. The best value one is the Rove R2, and the most premium version, of course, is Garmin because they always make great products. Right. So that's a cool.
I love my Garments.
I love my Garments too.
Yeah.
Garmin makes great products, so sometimes you want to spend a little bit more. Another great one, if you have someone that's always getting migraines, I mentioned this one a while back, but this is called the Renpho Eye Massager. Great gift for the holidays, around $80, and massages your temples.
I got one.
You told me about it.
Brat, you got to get it.
Everybody hit me up.
It massages your temple.
It massages your temples.
And it releases steam into your eyes or
It's
whatever.
amazing.
You don't have to use those eye drops all the time, and you just put it on. You be sitting there with tears coming down your eyes, but it's giving you moisture.
Stuff it in my stocking then.
I got you.
Especially if you're looking at your phone or your laptop all day, it releases those. Nice. If you got a coffee drinker or a hot tea person, Ember Temperature Mug 2, great. You can control the temperature. Alexas, you can get those. Great elephant on sale for $50. Apple AirPod Pro 3s. Again, those are great because they have the translation when you go when you don't know what's going on. And one of the biggest ones, the Aura Ring Health Tracker, the third version, the third generation. Yeah. It's one of the biggest trackers that's going on. You wear it like a wedding ring. A lot of people are replacing their wedding rings, and you can catch them on sale. And Insta cameras are back. So if you like those old classic styles, you can get a great Insta camera for $50. And also, wearable heated blankets are really popular right now. Yeah. And lastly, if you want something for somebody who loves ice cream, the Ninja Foodie line is amazing. But I found this when I was looking up for Ejma. The Ninja Creamy makes soft serve ice cream at home. So if you got a person that loves ice cream at your house, this is absolutely amazing. You and the kids can make ice cream. So these are all a couple of quick ones. I'll be posting these on my stories at Beyonce ATL on Instagram for those stories and more.
There you go. That's good stuff right there.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. How can they follow you again to find all of those products?
I will post all these in my stories at Beyonce ATL, or you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com as well.
It's Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Let's see where your boy is. Black Tony, what's up?
Hello. Hello, what over here? Hold up.
What up, Black Tony?
Hold up. I'm trying to get this.
What's wrong?
I'm trying to get the meat out my teeth. Hold on.
You don't have a toothpick?
Nah, I ate some roast. My grandma had made some beef roll last night.
Yeah. You get them. You don't have them little green things. Them little green things with the little floss on there off the Walgreens.
Oh, my grandma there like them. She like old school toothpick. They come in a little red and white box.
Cause I got some meat in my teeth too. I'm trying to get out.
I'm trying to get it out, because you know that when that reach will be good as hell, but
what?
You know, you get that meat out and then you chew it again, but it had that last little bit of flavor in it. Hold up.
Yeah. Especially that roast. If you get like a little piece of roast and a little piece of caramelized onion in there, and some garlic.
Boy, what is you saying, boy?
And then you get in there and you just rechew it all over again with your front teeth.
Yes, there you go. The root come out.
You got to chew it with your front teeth.
I'm trying to get me I'm trying to find that broom. My grandma had a broom, so I could pull one of them little.
They don't make them like that no more.
No, my grandma got old school broom, but I'm talking about that thing heavy too, about 20 pounds.
I understand all that, but why you not coming to work?
Cut it right in the front of my teeth, so I can't come to work like that with no meat hanging out. So I got to get this out. So I got to find me a toothpick.
Let me ask you something. What's your grandma saying?
Somebody, can you do like a DoorDash with toothpicks?
Yeah, actually you can.
Yeah, you can do that.
I just need somebody to go to the Dollar Tree and get me a box of old school toothpicks.
What if we DoorDash the toothpicks to the station and you come to the station and clean the meat out your teeth while you up here?
I gotta get it out while I'm at the crib, and then I can brush my teeth and come in fresh.
So how many in between tooth or whatever the meat is in? Just one or a few spots?
One, two.
Bite one of your fingernails and peel your fingernail off and take that and dig it in there.
There you go. That's old school. That's old school.
I can't put my hand on my mouth.
You did that before? What about you got a toenail clipper?
Oh, my gosh.
That's on. Take a toenail clipper, clip a long piece off your big toenail and use that. It works every time.
I'm going to try it, Shawty. Hold on. Hey, look, as soon as I get the meat out my teeth, boy, I'll be on my way. I promise you. I'm already dressed.
Man, that is the worst excuse out of all excuses not coming to work because you got some meat in your teeth. Everybody got them little walk.
Let me shoot some spit up in the heart.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Girlfriend rights versus baby mama rights. Hey, who come first? Is it okay for a man to be in a relationship and still spend time with his baby mama for the sake of the child?
Well, Ricky, a couple was at odds after the boyfriend gave his baby mama and son a ride to the airport without telling his girlfriend. Now, the girlfriend feels as if the baby mama could have found another way to the airport, and does not appreciate the fact that her boyfriend didn't at least invite her to come with them to drop them off. Here's how it went down.
Listen, I know we're not married, but why did you feel the need to drop your baby mom to the airport this morning?
Because we're not married, and that's my baby mom, and she's going to the airport with my son. They're going to Jamaica, so I dropped them. What's the problem?
The problem is that you didn't have to go out of your way to drop them.
What was I supposed to do?
They could have taken an Uber.
And what time of the night was it?
It doesn't matter. There are other people that they could use.
You already know how much craziness is going on in these streets right now with Uber drivers taking people ransom, killing people, doing all this random stuff. I had to make sure that my son got there safe. And at the end of the day, if I didn't bring my son, then she would have asked for money and all that stuff. I had to save money.
Time and time again, I don't like you and your baby mother spending time together. You didn't run it by me. Yes, you did. You had to drive.
I dropped them to the airport, came back home. That was that. What's the problem?
The problem is I didn't like the fact that you were with her alone. You could have invited me. With your baby.
Not there?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's the problem. You can't do that.
Yeah, man.
At least say something.
Take her with you. Take her.
Just let her know. Yeah. And if she got a problem with it, then tell her because she can come too.
Okay, but what if you don't want her to come?
No,
that's the problem.
You can't do that, Kay.
That's the problem.
He sounded reasonable to me. I mean, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but he sounded reasonable to me. He said I dropped off. What's the problem?
He made too many excuses. I want to save money. First, it's too much.
He said I dropped off. What's the problem?
Just at least run it past. If she got a problem with it, go ahead.
Yeah, when I go to my I'm in a co-grandparenting situation, like my granddaughter Denver. When I go over their house, that's my older kid's mom. When I walk in that door and that husband he's a very nice man, I'm immediately texting him, "Hey, where you at? I'm at your house."
Respect.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a different situation than just dropping somebody off at the airport.
Yeah, but you can't do that either. You know, you have to let her know your girlfriend has the right to feel secure and stuff. You just can't do that.
Why is she insecure saying that I don't want you alone with her? What is she insecure about?
It ain't about her being. It's about being respectful. She might not be insecure, but you need to have enough respect for her. It's like, hey, I'm gonna drop them in the airport, and then give her the option to ride or not, or be okay with it. Are you okay with me dropping them off at the airport or whatever, and whatever makes her feel secure or whatever she's not okay with it, send an Uber. And if you don't trust Uber, send an Uber Black. Or get somebody else to say, hey, y'all figure out, hey, let me cash app you. And
right.
Like you can't protect your son like that and the baby mama involved or whatever. That just sounds sketchy.
You wouldn't want her to do that.
Nah, but I just feel like in that instance he sounded sincerely like he didn't think it was a big deal.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he can
apologize for it. He
said, would it have been okay for your wife to do that? Take her ex and the child to
they're not.
And not tell
they're
you?
not married. They're not married.
I said ex,
but they're not married.
Okay, but they together though.
They're not married.
They together, but you should ask your partner out of respect.
Yeah, because you
don't want to cause problems at the crib.
you in a relationship hoping to get married.
You should just apologize.
That apologize and get old after a while. After you
say, baby, I'm with you.
She said, I'm tired of you.
I was with her. It's a reason she might.
No, you can't do that.
He's done it more than once. He's done it more than once.
Yeah, you can't do that. Because clearly there's a bond between him and and sometimes as men or whoever, you got to let go and you got to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing a group text with your ex, her husband or her boyfriend and everybody involved in the text and let everybody know what the situation is, that keeps integrity in place. So you do a group text, you don't want nobody to feel uncomfortable in a situation like that, because that could go left real quick. You know what I'm saying? People be in their feelings and start getting insecure, and the next, no.
He should have definitely asked, but what about this theory? What if they just started dating, and he not sure if he wants to introduce the new girlfriend to his kid yet?
That part.
It didn't sound like they had just started dating. It sounded like he had a pattern of doing this or trying to do it or lying about it.
Right.
You're
it
making
sounds
an
like
assumption.
this is not her first time. Listen to it again.
But y'all just try to make this man out to be like he's a dirtbag or something.
Nobody said he's a dirtbag.
But it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. It's just the right way to do stuff and keeping integrity in place and everybody being respectful and respecting everybody's feelings. You just can't, and then you can't be dismissive about it or whatever, because you have to really listen to her to see how I ain't trying to sound like no simp, but I'm trying to, you just got to listen to her and how that makes her feel. If you really care about her, you have to care about how that make her feel and make adjustments accordingly. I don't think she don't sound like somebody with a bad attitude. We know the difference between a bad attitude and you doing something like that. What's causing her to feel that way? You know what I mean? All right, let's go to the phones. 866. What's that, Gary?
I said, but he does sound like one of those Africans probably that, honey, just pop off or whatever. He should have.
Wait, say that.
Where that come into it at?
Oh. Well, I mean, he just sounds.
He actually sounds Hispanic.
Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Hey, man, this Biggs out of Birmingham, Alabama. Baby mama gonna always come first. Unless the girlfriend is classified as my wife, then the girlfriend don't really need no explanation when it comes to the mother of my children, although I will give her one. But my wife, that's different.
Charlie, I say the baby mother because the girlfriend here today, gone tomorrow. Now, if it was white, that might be a little different.
The girlfriend comes first, the child comes first, then it's the girlfriend, then the baby mama.
Hi, my name is Tammy from Tavares. I think neither one of them come first because it just depends on the scenario. Both of them may have the same weight. If you're a high caliber baby mama that had a relationship or a girlfriend, but both of them would have the same weight, I think he should be able to take his baby mama.
Leslie coming from Indy, and I think that the girlfriend comes first and the child, not the baby mama.
My name is Pat. I'm calling from Highland Hills, Ohio. And I feel at the airport thing, the baby mama should come first because that's his son. She's the girlfriend. She's not permanent.
Oh, my God. Well, y'all have some real... So what, Gary?
They look like they agree with Special Jack K, honey, because, I mean, how the woman said the girlfriend and the child, well, the baby mama got to be with the child to get the child to the airport, so that means the baby mama got to come too then.
But when it's the child 19, we'll be taking more of your phone calls. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Girlfriend rights versus baby mama rights. Hey, who come first? Is it okay for a man to be in a relationship and still spend time with his baby mama for the sake of the child?
Well, Ricky, a couple was at odds after the boyfriend gave his baby mama and son a ride to the airport without telling his girlfriend. Now, the girlfriend feels as if the baby mama could have found another way to the airport, and does not appreciate the fact that her boyfriend didn't at least invite her to come with him to drop them off. Here's how it went down.
Why did you feel the need to drop your baby mom to the airport this morning?
Because we're not married and that's my baby mom, and she's going to the airport with my son. They're going to Jamaica, so I dropped them. What's the problem?
The problem is that you didn't have to go out of your way to drop them.
What was I supposed to do?
They could have taken an Uber.
And what time of the night was it?
It doesn't matter. There are other people that they could use.
You already know how much craziness is going on in these streets right now with Uber drivers taking people ransom, killing people, doing all this random stuff. I had to make sure that my son got there safe. And at the end of the day, if I didn't bring my son, then she would have asked for money and all that stuff. I had to save money.
Time and time again, I don't like you and your baby mother spending time together. You didn't run it by me. Yes, you did. You had to drive.
I dropped them to the airport, came back home. That was that. What's the problem?
The problem is I didn't like the fact that you were with her alone. You could have invited me with your baby.
Not there?
It doesn't matter.
See, the only point that disturbs me, you just cannot be dismissive of her feelings. That's how she feels. She didn't wake up to feel that way. Something happened to cause her to feel that way.
Okay, that's when he messed up when he said, "What's the problem?"
She's telling you.
Right there let me know that. He was
you low key gaslighting, and you're not trying to get an understanding as to how that make her feel. And it's not hard. It's not that complicated. Let's go to the phones. 866-9 Ricky. Good morning.
My name is Tony. I'm calling from Indianapolis. I think in the situation that I go through all the time, the kid comes first, then the girlfriend, then the baby mama if after that. I think too many women get it twisted that when men do things for their baby mama, they doing things for their baby mama and not for their kid. Now, I do feel like he should have told his girlfriend first that he was going to take him to the airport, but I don't feel like nothing was wrong with that because I feel like in a situation where you got a kid with someone else, the kid comes first, then the wife, then the baby mama.
Hi, my name is Zena. I'm calling from Richmond, and I don't think either one of them should come first. I think it should be a respectful thing. Be honest with both.
Man, this is Gator from Houston, man. Everybody know if a man got good sense, the girlfriend comes first. Shouldn't be no reason why a man picking his baby mama over his girlfriend unless he don't mess with the girlfriend.
Man, this is Tony, and I'm from the Loop. I just wanted to say, man, to be honest with you, the child come first. So the girlfriend got to understand that the child come first anyway. And unfortunately, the baby mama is a part of the child's life. So sometimes, you're going to have to deal with that. But also, you also got to be concerned with the girlfriend's feelings and keep her in the loop. That's all I got to say.
Hey, that's a good point right there. St. Louis, what's up? Hey, appreciate that, Emmett. Hey, y'all hit us up if y'all couldn't get through. Hit us up on Instagram at Rickey Smiley Morning Show. At Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, more show coming up. We was having a conversation in the studio. One of our co-workers was talking about the water bugs. Yeah, everybody now, if you live in the country or if you live in the wood, every now and then you're going to get a big water bug that's going to find some kind of way through your attic to get in your house. Mm-hmm. I don't care how nice your house is. You can have it. It can be laid. It could be on MTV Cribs.
Come on.
It could be Eddie Murphy house or Snoop Dogg house. A water bug is coming in there some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And I was asked, hey, dude, I'm embarrassed. So Beyonce, why you felt embarrassed?
Why you got to put me out there?
I mean, I'm just saying. We talking about. I'm like, I get the water bugs in my house.
I felt like if I admitted and asked for help with my water bug situation, because I do live, in fairness, I do live next to a lake why'd you cut the music off, Dave? That it would mean that my house was nasty, and I have a really clean house. And I thought water bugs were the equivalent of having roaches in your house.
Oh, no. I'm the master of this. Let me tell you something. Water bugs coming in your house. If you live by a lake, I live by a lake too. You know what I'm saying? And water's in the area. And water bugs going to come in there regardless. They're going to get in through the attic. Ooh. They're going to get in through especially through the garage.
Yeah.
Now, only thing you need to do, they got these little sticker things that you can stick down in corners of the garage. That's going to catch most of them, keep them from getting in the house. And you take them same sticker thing. They real sticky. You can't touch them. Yeah. You going to be stuck to it.
You be stuck.
I can't tell you how many times I had to call the ER because I was stuck on the garage floor on one of them doggone sticky pads. You put them in the attic, you put them in corners, you put them in the corners, in the closet, up under the clothes, and they're going to catch, you'd be surprised what get in your house.
They get everything.
The little lizards and everything get stuck on those. So you have to have those to protect the outside perimeter of the house so they won't make it on the inside. And you get them little things. Now, they got the other little things with the little blue light on the inside that you plug in. They light up. It got a sticky thing in it.
Yep. Zeros.
Yes.
I love them. I got them.
Listen.
You got me those.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something, man. That's going to get all the gnats, all of the flies, because they're going to come in the garage before they come in the house. It's going to get your gnats. It's going to get your flies. But if you got roaches, you need to get you some boric acid, and mix it with some sugar, and put it in all the corners of the house, and the roaches are gonna eat it. They're gonna die or whatever. But having roaches don't mean that your house clean. If you live in apartments, sometimes the people next door could be nasty. Yep. You understand? And then roaches still get in your house, or just make sure you Windex and wipe, because they don't like the smell of pine sol and bleach and cleaning stuff, and keep your house clean and your dishes clean. Don't leave no dishes in the sink and all that kind of stuff. We all pass. I think most of us on this morning show is past our roach stage of our life.
I definitely had it when I was little, though.
So we ain't having that no more.
Yeah, I had a roach that was a pet.
I can't do it.
Have you ever ran across one of them bugs and you tried to kill it and he flew away?
Oh yeah.
That's a flying roach.
Take that. In Chicago, the water bugs did not fly. I'm from Chicago.
But roaches fly.
In Georgia, they fly.
They got flying roaches.
I had never seen a flying roach in all my life.
Really?
So when I got ready to kill a water bug that was on my wall, I call it water bug. They just crawl and you crunch them. That sucker flew away.
But have y'all
when I tell you I ran for my entire life.
They'll take off on you. Have you ever seen an albino roach?
No. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What? Have you seen a praying mantis?
Oh yeah.
And they look like long ants. They look like alien bugs.
Yeah.
Yes. They look like. Oh Jesus.
So the point of this whole conversation, if you got water bugs, that does not mean that your house is nasty. Fret not. Fret not. Yes, fret not. Just get you some little stuff. Just protect the outside perimeter. And then here's another thing, everybody. If you're able to get somebody to consistently come and spray your house once a month, the entire house, you'll find all kind of dead bugs all in your house. But they be dead.
They just come out. Yep.
Yeah. So they'll walk through or get in whatever powder. They got some powder that they spray in the attic, and if a wasp get in your house and hit that powder, it's gonna die once it tastes it or whatever. So, I can't. Yep, we just did a whole damn conversation on the radio about roaches.
Text me the sticky things you use, Ricky.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a picture of that, y'all.
Right.
News headlines,
Entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Here's what's going on in the news. As holiday parties and family dinners fill the calendar, therapists are noticing a trend tied to all that food talk. A newer eating disorder called orthorexia is on the rise. And it's not about weight, but an obsession with clean eating. Experts say it can show up this time of year when someone avoids entire food groups or feels stressed about shared meals. It may sound healthy, but specialists say it can lead to nutritional gaps and not getting enough fuel for the body. They blame blaming social media and fad diets for pushing unrealistic food rules, especially during the holidays. And the holidays are a time when people look for connection, so look out for your people. A new AARP study finds that loneliness is rising among adults 45 and up. 40% reported feeling lonely compared to 35% in 2010 and 2018. The study found loneliness dropped with age, higher education, and higher income. Those who felt lonely spent over 7 hours alone per day compared to under 6 for the general 45-plus group. Researchers say even a simple holiday check-in with a friend can make all the difference in the world. Lastly, if you're hitting the holiday roads, be extra careful, especially if you're driving through North Dakota. That's where the worst drivers in America are. The state logged 64 incidents per 1,000 drivers. Jersey came in second, followed by Utah. Michigan drivers are ranked best with just 21 incidents. So if you're traveling for the holidays, maybe avoid the icy North Dakota highways. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.